Hey guys, so today's video is going to be an e.l.f. haul. Recently they had 50% off on their website and I got the emails, so I was like, alright, I haven't bought anything from e.l.f. in a long time, I need new makeup, let's just do this. So I did purchase quite a few things, and some things are hits, some things are misses, and then pretty much most of it is kind of like in between. But yeah, so let's just get right into the haul. So first I'm going to start off with this product, and it is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It's alright. Like the first time I used it, which was yesterday, I kind of fell in love with it because it was amazing. My only issue with any e.l.f. products is that they have a disgusting smell. This kind of smells like a cleaning product. Once it's rubbed in on your face, like you don't really smell it anymore. But still, I mean, I'm a person who's like into smell, so when something smells not great, I'm a little turned off by it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I got this because I felt like getting a new foundation. This foundation is actually pretty damn surprising. It does give a relatively flawless finish. I'm wearing it today, but the primer is making it like slide off, so I don't like. But that's got nothing to do with the actual foundation itself. But yeah, it's really hard to find colors online that match you, and this one I thought was gonna be good, and it was caramel, and it's too cool for me, I think. You can see my neck and my chest is a bit more yellow than my face is at the moment because this is very pink. It's very, very, very pink, and that was the issue that I had with the concealers that I picked up as well, which are right in front of me. I'm losing my mind. So I got these two concealers. I bought two different shades because I was like in between on two of them. So I bought them in honey and in tan. Honey is way too pink. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And tan is what my foundation should have been. It's still a little bit cool, but it still kind of has a slight yellow undertone to it. So that was a plus, but I don't like this packaging right now because it's not staying closed. And I mean, what can you really expect for $1.50? So last time I purchased from e.l.f., I bought pretty much everything they had on their website, and their lipsticks really sucked so badly, but they were $1. But I decided that I was going to try this e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick, and it's in the color Rosy Go Round. If you guys want swatches of things, just let me know, and I'll probably post them on my Instagram, or I'll just do a swatch video, because I did get a lot of things that can be swatched. But this is a really pretty color. When I'm going to wear it is totally beyond me, but I picked it up because it was $1.50, so why not? So I am a concealer junkie apparently because I also bought their maximum coverage concealer. This one is actually really perfect because, oh, well, it's in the color tan. It's perfect because not only is it oil free, but it has yellow undertones in it. My big thing was color matching, and I mean, you can make something that's a little bit too light match your face because you can always use a darker powder to set it and then have those other, like, you know, like if you have it under your eyes, it can be like a highlighter. But when something's a totally different tone, it's like, it's way off. But this is perfect. I actually throw some of that in with the Flawless Foundation, and so that is why my face looks somewhat perfectly colored. So I probably have every single eyeshadow palette that e.l.f. came out with, well, at least back in the day, and I decided I was going to try another one of their palettes. I don't use baked shadows so often, but I see how pretty they look on people, so I was like, I think I should probably pick one up. So I picked up the baked shadow palette, and I got it in the colors California. Obviously, that's the name of the palette, and yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting product. I have to wet the brush in order for these to show up somewhat decent on my eyes, even with a primer underneath, so I'm not really a fan of this palette, but it's called California and I'm going to make it work because I bought it, so I'm gonna make it work. I also picked up a buttload of lashes because I'm really trying to do this lash thing. Like, I love the way lashes look. I just hate having to apply them because it's so time consuming right now. I can't get the hang of it necessarily. But I bought 2 packs of the natural lash kit. I actually have one of them set on my eyes right now, so that makes no sense. But they look like this, and then I bought the Flirty Lash kit, which comes with accent lashes and then a full strip lash their glue, which I don't trust, and then lash applicator. I also got this e.l.f. blush palette, and I got the light one because I figured the dark one just wouldn't work with me. I'm in between colors when it comes to my skin, so I figured the light would probably do best, and I'm glad that I did because I love using this blush right here as like a contour slash blush. It's not too much, and I just find it to be perfect. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this. This is probably one of my favorite things that I've purchased out of this whole entire haul. I picked up only one e.l.f. brush, and it was their Flawless Concealer brush because it was a fluffy one, and I see people blend out their concealer under their eyes with fluffy brushes, but I was like, I can't get the hang of that. It's either my beauty blender or my finger, pretty much. And I felt this was going to be a little bit smaller, but it's probably going to go for me as a contour brush because I don't see myself using that really thick brush for concealer. So you guys hear me rave about my MAC Prep and Prime pretty much all the time. I used to a lot, and then I recently have as well. So I saw that e.l.f. had these Radiance enhancers, and I assumed that one of these would be similar to the Prep and Prime. They have the same little applicator and everything like that. And this one is in the color Sunrise, and it is actually the most beautiful Radiance enhancer that I've ever used. I thought that it was gonna be like some cheapy BS, so I put a whole lot of it on my cheekbones yesterday, and let me tell you, girl, I was glowing. My Radiance was enhanced. So lately I've been obsessed with trying to perfect my lip lining abilities because they have been lacking and slacking. So I got 4 e.l.f. lip liners. One of them is from their mineral line. The other 3 are from the studio line. The one from the mineral line is the color Rose. If you guys want swatches, like I said, let me know, and I will probably do a separate video. These 3 are their lip liners and blending brush duos, and that's what really got me because I hate having to use my brushes to try to blend out my lip liner with a lip color because it just gets really messy. So the fact that these come with a brush attached specifically designed for that color, it's very convenient. So I got them in the colors Nude Pink, Wine, and Natural, and they're pretty awesome too. So the last 2 things I picked up were the e.l.f. pressed powder because that's really what I needed, and I got the color Caramel. And you can already see how messy this thing has become, and it looks like it's really light for me, but it's actually it's a pretty decent color because I think if I were to get the darker one, then I would look too dark, but it matches my neck, so that's why I got that color. And then the last thing I got was a pressed mineral blush. Like, I've also been trying to step up my blush game because I usually don't, I don't know, I don't feel like I put blush on properly, or I feel like my lips, what does blush have to do with your lips? My cheeks are just so round and big that any other color blush other than MAC Melba is not a thing. But yeah, so I picked up a blush in Cabo Cabana. They actually sent me 2 of them by accident, so I gave one to my mom. But it is a Melba dupe, except it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Shimmer's so slight that you can't even see it. So it looks matte. It just has like these little reflective who's and nevers in it, but it's literally perfect. You can't tell because I'm so yellow. So that's it for my e.l.f. haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want reviews or swatches or anything on any of these products, just leave it down below, and I promise I will get that out as soon as possible. Any other questions, comments, or requests, also leave those down below. Follow me on all my social media. It will be linked in the description bar as always. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.